Alright, what's good, y'all? It's your boy JB, and today I'm back at it again with another banger video, and we're doing a album review on Her Loss by Drake. Now, I've seen a lot of, controversy about this album. I've seen a lot of controversy about the last album. Now, everybody, like, for the most part, didn't like the last album because of the genre that it was. But this, I feel like, is more of Drake's style. I feel like it's kind of like the same Drake formula, but it's not really, like, pushing on to another aspect. Like, it definitely, he definitely turned up on these songs. I feel like, it's the typical Drake formula, the formula that works. And it's like, you could tell that with the beat switches and all that type of stuff. Like, that's kind of like the old Drake formula. And yeah, it's 10 times better than the last, couple albums he dropped, I'll say. Is it better than the old Drake? The Drake back when What a Time to Be Alive and If You're Reading This It's Too Late came out. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Rich Flex, it was a cool song. It kind of started off slow, beat switched, and the beat switched again to some Take Heed type beat. Typical Drake formula. The typical Drake formula, these two songs right here, The Ocean. Always gotta echo me. Like the beat switch, a really good addition to the song. And I forgot to mention beat selection. The beat selection on this album is immaculate. Like 100%. I feel like the beat selection was crazy. There's no misses in the beat. They're all hitting. Some of them are automatic classics. Off the rip, they're automatic classics. I had to say that. Got to add that to this video because these beats is like crazy. And they're mixed so well. Everything's like put together. Way better than the last album. For the most part, I mean, I like the album. I think it's pretty good. I only listened to a couple songs, maybe a few on rotation, but like a lot of it's catered towards like what's going on now, I guess, in the manosphere, or like the manosphere, or the whole city girl thing. I feel like everything's just going towards that. And there's a lot of songs for females too. Like he did make a pretty it's a lot of good samples in it. He only has Travis Scott, aside from 21 Savage, as the only feature on the whole album. But I'd say the songs, like maybe this one,
you said fuck me.
Yeah, not really, listen to that. You gotta be in the moment to listen to some of these songs. Maybe they'll hit, eventually at some point in time, but I'd say for the majority of people, or at least for me, some of the songs are hitting. Middle of the Ocean, that's a great song. Not gonna lie. Rich Flex is pretty good. It just starts off, kind of slow. Back Outside Boys. Lil Yachty on the ad-libs and stuff. Lil Yachty on the ad-libs hard. I don't know if Lil Yachty wrote that song, but I've known like Lil Yachty to be writing songs for other, big and famous artists, so I feel like he would. Pussy and Millions, great song. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be on the chart. A lot of these probably gonna be on the chart just because it's Drake, but some of these I feel like they aren't gonna get appreciated until later in time. I don't know when he's gonna drop again, or if he's dropping a deluxe, but honestly, the whole album, I give it a smooth like 7.5 to 8. If you compare it to the last album, it's better than the last album by far. But if you compare it to all of Drake's albums and 21 Savage, it's a smooth like 7.5, 8. If you compare it to anybody else that dropped this year, be about 9, 9.5. That's how I feel about it. Whoever this girl is up here, I don't know, I seen somebody put her at somewhere. You should go check her out. She's fire. But yep, that's pretty much it for the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video.